Did you hear about the woman who married a whole Dusty and now she wants him to pay bills? Listen, if I was him, I would sue her. I sure would. If I was that Dusty, that scrub, that hobo, HOB, sexual, that builder male, I would sue this woman because now she wants me to pay bills. Anyways, happy Monday, because I just had to come back and do this article. This because I'm so tired of beating dead horses. And this woman sounds like she's an older woman. But obviously she's a dum-dum. Because there's no way a woman with good sense would take up a whole Dusty like this. Anyways. Hey cousins, shout out to all the new cousins. Welcome. Thank you for your love and support. Cash App and means all me for my birthday. I absolutely love you. I do. Let's get to this article. This really quick. It's in my community tab. It says, "What my husband is just starting off in his new career. I made 3 times what he makes." Okay. We keep our finances separate. We both have our own bank accounts and personal bills we take care of. However, my bills are over $8,000 per month, while his is maybe $100,000 a month. Granted, I had all these responsibilities before we got married. I own a couple of properties, investments, luxury cars, etc. I have no problem paying my bills. I was paying them before we got together. When we got married, I knew he would need time to get to a higher tax bracket. However, I feel like he should be contributing toward things he uses, such as the utilities, cars, insurance, etc. How do I split the expenses? I feel bad because I know it's a lot for him at the moment. One car note is 1 week of his salary. He does the groceries, fills the cars weekly, but the kids stuff. But he is by the kids stuff, but he is stingy with his money and pocket watches me sometimes. I'm getting worried that this will be an issue later on. Man, you should be worried about how dumb you are. You should be worried about how stupid you are. Because why did you marry this man? What was it about him that you married him? He has no good qualities. There was nothing good about him. He's a whole bum. He's a child. Alexia bills is more than $100 a month. Because Lexi take $100 a month today for her to go out shopping and eating and stuff. And you have a grown man. But you know what? I keep telling y'all about that. Mr. Potential in my book, The Naked Wife. Mr. Potential. Oh, I knew he would need time. I keep telling y'all, if you have to do anything to get this man to be good enough for you to marry him, don't marry him. If he's not where you want him to be, don't marry him. You see my t-shirt? Wait me when it's Friday. So let's go through this line by line. So if any of you, my cousins, are in this situation, girl, you can read this, Dusty. Okay. So it says, my husband is just starting off in his career. Okay. Why did you marry him? So if he's just starting off in his career, how is he going to be the head of your home? How is he going to provide? How is he going to protect? How are you going to respect him? And how are you going to honor him? Who paid for the wedding? Who paid for y'all to get married? Let's read on. I make 3 times what he makes. Why did you marry him? So that means if he's just starting off in his career, his big old age, let's say he's making $25,000 a year. Okay, fine. Let's bump it up to 50. He's making $50,000 a year. You're making $150,000 a year. Please tell me why you married him. We keep our finances separate. We both have our own bank accounts and personal bills we take care of. However, yes, well, that's one smart thing you did. However, my bills are over $8,000 a month. Yeah, that's a regular family bill. While his is maybe $100 a month. How is a husband bills $100 a month? Okay, your bills was $8,000 a month. You had all that stuff before you married him. Now you're married and his bills is $100 a month. So who's paying the rent or the mortgage? Are you living in your house for free? Is he living in your house for free? Are you paying all the rent or the mortgage? He's not paying half the mortgage or he's not paying half of your mortgage. So he's not paying for living expenses. He's not paying for no lights. He's not paying for no water. He ain't paying for no cable. How is a husband, a grown man, that you walked down to the altar and took vows with, how is his monthly bills $100 a month? Where he live at? Is he living for free? And is the taxes free? Because let's say even if your house is paid off, you still got to pay taxes. That's one of the reasons why we haven't found our forever home, because the taxes around here for the houses we want, they talk about $16,000, $18,000, $20,000 a year. And we're like, nah, we're not going to do that because this is something we want to leave for the children. And we don't want to start out paying $15,000, $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 a year, sir. So please tell me, where do you live for free that your rent or your mortgage, your light bill, your water bill is $100 a month? Granted, I had all these responsibilities before we got married. Okay, those are your bills, your properties, and so on and so forth. I own a couple of properties, investments. Okay, you have a few investment properties. Great. That's your bill. I hope you signed a prenup. Luxury cars. Great. I have no problem paying my bills. I was paying them before we got together. When we got married, I knew he would need time to get to a higher tax bracket. Oh, y'all wasn't seeing it. So when y'all got married, you knew he would need time to get to a high tax bracket. So what if he didn't get there? Do you see why you don't marry potential? The reason why you don't marry a man and then says he's going to need time to get to a higher tax bracket is that he's probably not going to get there. If you married a man that is this age and he's making $50,000 a year, boo-boo, he ain't going to make no more than $50,000 a year. He does not have the earning potential. That's the only potential I care about, is his earning potential. Your husband earning potential, boo-boo, is $50,000. He ain't never gonna make no $150,000 a year. He doesn't have it in his earning capacity. So that's why you don't marry a man and talk about he gonna need time to get into a higher tax bracket. He ain't no Barack. He's not Michael Thompson, whose earning potential is all the way up here. So now you want to complain. So yeah, these are your bills, but what about the bills where y'all live at? Huh? Is he driving your luxury cars? He ain't paying for the luxury car you're driving around with. He's not paying for your luxury car that he's driving around in. Ma'am, I have a bridge to sell you for $55 million. Because you is stupid. When we got married, I knew he would need time. Never marry a potential. However, I feel like he should be contributing toward things he uses, such as utilities, cars, insurance. Right. No, he needs to be contributing towards the mortgage, the luxury car, the utilities, the insurance. Y'all didn't talk about that before you got married? Why did you marry a man that you have to take care of until he get to his earning potential? He old and gray. I'm sure he's in his 40s. That's his earning potential. This is not fresh out of college like me, fresh out of college. I missed the deadline for the job I have now. So what did I do? And the test wouldn't be open up for 3 years. I went and worked at a little social service agency, paying me $17,000 a year, $17,900 some dollars. It was all right. It's okay, because I knew 3 years I'm going to take that test, and I'm going to go from making $17,000 a year to making $50,000 a year. That's earning capacity and earning potential. I feel like he should be contributing toward things he used, such as utility, cars, and insurance. Why should he? Why should he, when you took this man in, been taking care of him, he's living for free, he's driving your luxury car, you're paying the insurance, you're paying the utilities, you're paying the water bill, you're paying the cable bill. Why should he contribute when you picked up a whole grown adult child that you're taking care of, and now you want him to pay bills? Why should he? You knew what he was before you married him. How do I split the expenses? It's too late. That was a discussion you should have had before. You should have loved yourself enough to not pick up a grown adult male that you had to take care of. How do I split expenses? It's too late. You can't. You've been taking care of this man, paying all his bills, and now you want him to start splitting expenses? You know what? Just go ahead and file for divorce. Okay. I feel bad because I know it's a lot for him at the moment. One car note is 1 week of his salary. Is that the car he's driving? How much is his car note? Huh? How much? One. I feel bad because I know it's a lot for him at the moment. One car note is 1 week of his salary. The car he's driving. Well, how much does he make, boo? He does the groceries, fills the cars weekly, buy the kids stuff, but he is very stingy with his money and pocket watches. And pocket watches me. Buy the kids stuff. What kind of stuff? What they need every week. No kids need clothes, shoes every week. But he is very stingy with his money. Why did you marry him? You didn't know he was stingy with his money before? And pocket watches me. Of course. My kids pocket watches me. Lou Michael pocket watch me. Because he wanted me to buy him more Roblox. And when I take it to the store, Mommy, you bought yourself 5 things and you only gave me 3 things and you gave Lexi 3 things, Mommy. If you buy you 5 things, you should buy me 5 things and buy Lexi 5 things. Yeah, they're kids. They're pocket watch. Sometimes I'm getting word that this will be an issue later on. Ma'am, it's an issue now. What are you talking? It's going to be an issue later on. It's an issue now. It's been an issue. You should have never married him. What was it about him that you married him? Please don't tell me it was the ghetto dingaling. Take the cookie off the table. This man has no redeeming quality. There is nothing about him. You want to tell me you're married to a woman, she's paying all these bills, you have a luxury car, you're driving around in her luxury car, you living in a beautiful home, I'm sure, and he has not said, let me pay a car note, let me pay half the bills. I feel sorry for you because you're a dumb. And dum-dums will get used and abused financially and taken advantage of. So, cousins, if you're a dum-dum, this shall be your portion. I love y'all. Let me know what you think about this foolishness. I just had to read this because I kept reading it and I'm like, no, I need to do a video on this because, girl, you married this man because of what? You need to read 2 or 3 types of guys you might meet, sweetie. Suck it up and just admit you're a foolish woman and you need to just divorce him now and go on about your business. Because the longer you stay married to him, the longer you're going to have to pay him alimony and give him one of those luxury cars, and you're probably going to have to move out of your house. Bye. Love you. Talk to you later.